What do you know about sexual deviations? It's a term that might seem intimidating, but it simply refers to sexual behaviors or interests that fall outside society's accepted norms. Now, these deviations are not inherently bad or harmful, but understanding them is critical. The Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, 5th edition or DSM5, identifies 4 primary manifestations: exhibitionism, voyeurism, fetishism, and pedophilia. Exhibitionism involves deriving sexual pleasure from exposing one's genitals to unsuspecting individuals, while voyeurism is about gaining sexual satisfaction from observing others in intimate situations without their consent. Fetishism refers to a strong sexual preoccupation with non-living objects or non-genital body parts, and pedophilia involves sexual interest in children. Remember, our goal here is not to stigmatize, but to educate. Treatment for these deviations often involves therapy to address underlying issues and manage harmful behaviors. By understanding, we can promote healthier behaviors and improved well-being. Let's delve into these 4 main manifestations. Exhibitionism, ever heard of it? It's a form of sexual deviation where individuals find pleasure in revealing their genitals or engaging in sexual acts in front of unsuspecting people. It's a drive, a compulsion that can cause distress and potential harm. Now let's talk about voyeurism. This is a deviation where individuals find sexual gratification in secretly observing others, undressing or engaging in sexual activities, often without their knowledge or consent. From a psychological perspective, the causes of these behaviors can be manifold, from early life experiences to certain personality disorders. Therapies like cognitive behavioral therapy have been used to treat such deviations, focusing on understanding triggers and developing healthier coping mechanisms. Medications can also play a role, especially in combination with therapy. Remember, these are complex issues, often misunderstood. They require compassion, understanding, and professional help to address. Next up, fetishism. What comes to mind? Well, in the context of sexual deviations, fetishism refers to a sexual fixation on a non-living object or non-genital body part. This isn't about finding certain aspects attractive, but rather, the individual requires this fixation to be present for sexual satisfaction. Shifting gears, we delve into a highly stigmatized deviation: pedophilia. This is characterized by an adult's sexual attraction to prepubescent children. It's paramount to emphasize the illegality and the deeply harmful nature of acting on these pedophilic urges. Society and law unequivocally condemn such actions. Now, you might ask, what causes these deviations? Theories range from early life experiences to certain neurological conditions, but there's no definitive answer. As for treatment, it typically involves therapy to address underlying issues and manage harmful behaviors, aiming for improved well-being. In wrapping up this segment, remember, understanding these deviations can lead to more effective treatments. Our aim? A safer, healthier society for all. So, we've covered some heavy topics today. We delved into the world of exhibitionism and voyeurism, both characterized by a strong urge to expose oneself or observe others in intimate scenarios. We also explored fetishism, where sexual gratification is derived from inanimate objects or specific situations. And we touched on the sensitive topic of pedophilia, which involves sexual interest in children. It's crucial to remember that these are not simply black and white issues. They're complex behaviors often rooted in deeper psychological problems. This is where therapy and professional help come into play. Therapists work to uncover these underlying issues, manage harmful behaviors, and ultimately improve the individual's well-being. It's also important to remember that we're not here to stigmatize or judge. We aim to promote understanding and compassion for those struggling, because only through understanding can we begin to promote change and recovery. Remember, it's always okay to seek help. Knowledge and understanding are the first steps to recovery.